you had with all of these, deportations. Well, under the Biden administration, you had the CBP One app, which Jaco was very familiar with all of the work that your organization does down at the border, fighting sex trafficking. And so the CBP One app, it was so easy. They could just go onto these phones that were provided to them by the United States government and just set up a time to just check in with them so that they could just illegally cross in easier. And then at the very end, they didn't even have to physically do it face to face. They could just actually just tell them on the CBP One app, I promise it's me. I'm here. Just go ahead and mark me as present. Okay, so then they did that. Well, President Trump's team has decided to repurpose the CBP One app. It is now called the CBP Home app. And it has it's just designed to facilitate the self-deportation of illegal immigrants rather than bringing them in. So DHS Secretary Kristi Noem said the Biden administration exploited the CBP One app to allow more than 1 million aliens to illegally enter the United States, way more than that. With the launching of the CBP Home app, we are restoring integrity to our immigration system. The CBP Home app gives aliens the option to leave now and self-deport. Now, you guys may be wondering, why would they want to do that? What is the incentive? Oh, so they may still have the opportunity to return legally in the future and live the American dream, because if they don't, we will find them, we will deport them, and they will never return.
Can I say something on that? Because the legal system in immigration, it's called voluntary departure. Self-deport rings better with the American people, but the legal destination for that is voluntary departure. If you overstay in this country and you go in front of an immigration judge, they are always going to give you the option to voluntary depart, right? And then you don't get a ban for reentry. But if you get deported, 10-year ban, and for those who are deported, I think that ban may be longer. So beautiful that, they repurposed the very evil that was created and said, that app you downloaded when you came this way across the Rio? Use the same app. Now go that way.
It's already on your phone. It's literally
They have it on their phones, all of them.
It's already on your phone. You can just
It's on my phone because we started tracking them, right? But then as soon as Trump came in, it got shut down. Rightfully so.
Sure.
CBP One got shut down. And then you know what?
Let's just repurpose this.
So voluntary depart. Say, hey, I'm here. I want to go home. I don't want a 10-year ban. I aim to come back legally one day, or would like to, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, so it's amazing.
I'm just saying that if my son's wait time goes from undetermined, which means I don't know how, I was literally thinking he's never going to be able to come here, to 8 months, right? I mean, even before it was 4 years. Yeah. So you can tell what's going on there. But can I ask for something? Can you put that back up again? Because we talk a lot about language, right? Yeah. What are you seeing there? I love it.
Aliens. Yes, aliens.
I love it.
And yep. Aliens. And then, of course, just the way that they're we will find them, we will deport them, and they will never return.
It's so great. I mean, it just shows you.
It's plain talk.
We always used to have
straight plain talk. That's why I said you can self-deport. It's really voluntary departure. That's too high talk. Just talk straight.
Yeah, and look at that. We went from migrants, and how often have we said on the show and on the last show, they dominate the language, right? And we allow them to dominate the language. And even under Trump, because obviously he had deep state actors last time, right? They still used similar language. It might have not have been as soft. And then certainly under Obama, when they ushered all this in, worst president in history, apart from, no, let me change this. Biden's the worst president in history. Obama is the most divisive and evil president in history, right? Because he did all this damage.
I don't know that Biden was ever a president. He's a placeholder.
All right, the Muppet in chief. It was some Jim Henson.
Looking at Bernie's, he wasn't really alive, right? He was a prop.
But look at this. You're an alien. Wait, when I came in, when we came in, we were legal aliens, right? That's what we were called.
100%.
Never had a problem with it. Yeah. In fact, Sting sang about it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
And nobody had a problem with it because that song sold millions of copies.
We're back at aliens again.
Yeah, it was great. He's like, thank goodness for me, I can earn another $6 million.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? That So the last time that, because there are record amounts of people just self-deporting.
Yes.
They're like, we don't want to go that way. We will just go out on our own terms. They're talking to news stations. They're like, do you have any advice for them? Don't come. They're deporting everyone. Perfect. So the last time that we had a massive amount of self-deportations was in 1954 under the Operation Wetback, because they just didn't care at all. They didn't care at all.
Is that what they called it? Operation Wetback.
That's what they actually called it.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm like, wow, they did not give a hoot who they offended back in 1954. So maybe we'll just do that again. So you have all of these people self-deporting so that they don't get caught. Hopefully they're using CBP Home. We're sending you home. It's just like the ET ride that I wrote 1,000,000 times with my with my son over the last week. We're sending you home, alien. You're going home. Go home to your planet. ET, phone home. You got the phone right here. Open the app and go home. Go home. So you have people. Like, yes, and that is from the app.
That's what it says.
Submit information regarding your intent to depart the United States. Right there. Just all you have to do is click on it. Just click on it and explain to them that you're going to be leaving.
Not that anybody watching this show is going to be doing that. Like, there's no point in giving people watching this show the instructions.
Yeah, the instructions.
But it's good for them to know how.
That's how easy it is.
Look.
That's how easy it is.
Look, it's beautiful.
Like 1, 2, 3.
I love redemption, right? I love reformation. I love justice, and I love redemption because the God I serve is a redeemer. So when you take a diabolical piece of crap app and you redeem it, and now it becomes a useful tool for good. It's smart.
It is.
And it's fast. It's quick.
Yeah.
Remember how quick they turned the White House website around, and all of a sudden you click on the White House website and it's like, oh yeah, things are changing.
Oh my God, that was the most beautiful
overnight
thing.
Like
beautiful
the next
thing.
morning is like, okay.
Yeah. They had promo videos already up
Exactly.
there. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So there are some people that can be redeemed, and then there are some people who are just irredeemable, like Representative Jasmine Crockett, who
Gosh.
over the weekend was on MSNBC, and she wants to tell you that being here illegally is actually not illegal or something much.
It is not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal. It's a crime. It's not a crime, which is why they're so frustrated, because they really want our local law enforcement to go out and round up people when they could be looking out for the murderers and the sexual abusers as well as the robbers.
That's
they
like Joe
want them
Biden
to
standing
go
at the
and
Joe
round people
Biden pop-up.
on civil accusations. And so that's why I wanted to point out, don't give me this fake outrage about
someone let her know
criminals
she's got
roaming
2
our
brain
streets
cells?
when you guys stand 10 toes down
What
for the
in the
biggest
world? Come
criminal
on.
that we have ever seen
Yes,
go
it's
into the White
illegal.
House.
Knock, knock. Anyone home? Hello? You just said being here illegally is not criminal. Well, why is it called being here illegally, you dumb? Sorry, Jaco. It's like this.
I give up.
I'm sorry.
5 years I work on this.
Sorry.
Where's the swear jar?
I pour
Hard.
into it. We change set and it all goes to.
It's her fault. Blame her. Okay? How? Isn't she an attorney? She's a lawyer. She passed the bar, and she's here to tell you how it's not actually illegal.
Well, the bar is low.
It is, because you've got
The
Kamala,
bar is
you've
down
got
here.
Jasmine, you've got
Ketanji
Fannie
Brown.
Willis, Ketanji Brown Jackson, who's a Supreme Court
Doesn't
justice.
know what a woman is.
I mean,
It's staggering, isn't it?
okay, all right.
And by the way, have you seen her? This is an interesting thing. And because I was on a show last night, and Verbal Riot said this last night, this black guy. He was like, have you seen the way she spoke before in her career?
Yes.
She went to a private
She didn't talk.
school.
Yeah, she didn't talk
Ketanji?
like that.
No.
Jasmine
yeah,
Crockett.
yeah.
Oh, she was
very well spoken.
very well spoken, like, just great. And he said, why is she like ghettoing it up? Like, why is she pretend? It's the same thing. I don't know why they do this. Why did Hillary Clinton go in and start speaking differently?
Pocahontas do the same
I carried Tabasco in my purse. Let me
like-
get it out. I'm
it's
just
so
like
racist.
you.
Because it's placating.
Yeah, well, because they are racist.
Yeah, they are racist, number one. no matter what the color of their skin is, they're racist in their hearts, right? They're racist and they're self-righteous.
Yeah.
It's all about themselves and they're fake, they're frauds. Kamala did the same thing. Changed her accent when she gets to a different crowd.
What about
My brothers and sisters.
and washing the greens in her bath?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? How disgusting is that?
I wash my greens in my bathtub. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I know.
It was
Yeah, I'm also like, I would never eat your greens. That's disgusting, man.
like Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a associate, huh?
Yeah, I'm playing a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. That dude don't know what dude he is.
By the way, Jasmine, U.S. Code 1325 says that it's called improper entry by alien, and it's like it explains how it's literally a crime to enter the country illegally, which should be evidenced by the fact that you just called it illegal. Okay, I'm not going to read all of that. You guys can read it, but you guys already know that, right? You are an illegal alien by definition. You are a criminal, Jasmine, which, by the way, it says in U.S. Code that you can be fined or imprisoned not more than 2 years or both. So I guess someone give me my law license. I've earned it. I know more than Jasmine Crockett.
Quite.
That's not
Quite a. Well, I'm just going to give her some props. Quite a bit more. We should give you that law license.
I should, right?
Same bar she passed. Go over that bar. Because other states have a higher bar.
That's fair.
Go over that low bar.
I think the only bar
Democrat
she's
bar.
yeah is the one that is the one where AOC serves.
It's a Twinkies bar, maybe.
It's the one where AOC serves alcohol at
That bar.
in her former life. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.